Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1 and welcome to Boots on the Ground. If you have anything you could offer, send it to Southern Prepper 1, Southern Prepper 1, the number 1 at yahoo.com. Let's get right into it. This is from Freedom Hill Recovery Home for Women. It's a 12-month Christ-centered community recovery program for women coming out of addiction and abuse. They're located in Northeast Georgia. I've talked to them before. And they have a woman that is wanting and needing to enter our program. She does not have the resources, and we are out of scholarships. It takes $6,100 to cover the cost for 1 full year. 100% of the program goes to this life-changing opportunity for her. So if anyone out there could help, please consider giving a gift to this organization. I will include a Facebook donation page. Also give you the information of the where the recovery home is, Post Office Box 83. I'll give you all that and a telephone number. If you're in this area and you're looking for somewhere to help out financially, I'm sure they could help you, point you in the right direction. This person sent this in. I watch your channel almost every day. Thank you for all the hard work you do getting all this information out to us. Could you please give our channel a quick shout out? We are working really hard to grow, and our feedback's been really good. We talk and debate about all kinds of things, current issues. We also have fun and talk about historical events. We talk about being prepared and lots of reasons why we need to be this way. We're just two normal guys trying to give an idea of what us common folks think and feel. Thanks for the consideration. And definitely give you a little shout out. It's Bob and Dave Podcasts. It's a YouTube channel. So I'll give you all the links in the description and you can go check them out. I did check a few of them out and they seem family friendly. So see if you could give them some love and maybe have a good time listening to two common guys. That's what they say they are, two common guys, just like all the rest of us. Let's get right into news and reports. This is the Houston suburbs observation. Food prices up. Over-the-counter medicine is scarce. Toilet paper availability, but the brand option is dwindling. Meat expensive and very few choice. Fruits and vegetables, especially fruits, don't stay good long at all after purchase. Everything has to be closely inspected. Almost no batteries in Kroger, so I went to Ace Hardware. Almost no batteries there either. Propane prices are climbing. Bottled water options low. Uptick in the variety of thefts. Porch pirates stealing packages in broad daylight. Smash and grab at local restaurants. Several of the anchor restaurants and shops have closed in a popular local outdoor shopping destination. We took the dog to a walk around. I was shocked how many stores are closed or gone or are closing soon. This isn't an unpopular shopping venue. It just goes to show how few people are actually spending money right now. As you all know, Congress is trying to get avoid a shutdown, and they're trying to get a budget going. It's weird how they always go right to the very end. They know this is going to need to be done once a year. It seems like they could just show some professionalism and get it done in time, so we don't have to be drawn through this, oh, maybe the government's going to shut down. They don't have many things to do up there. One of them is the budget. You need to get to doing what you need to do. This person said the Toyota engine manufacturing plant in Huntsville, Alabama has had 4 down days in the last 3 weeks because parts could not be delivered. They also cut back on the numbers being produced because of the drop in orders. You've probably all heard about in Atlanta, the grandmother that was stabbed to death in a gated community garage. Very sad. Crime is on the increase. As you know, food prices keep rising. Grocery prices up 0.5% in November alone. That follows a 0.7 rise in September, and then we had a 0.4 in October. By the numbers, over the last year, bread up almost 16%, milk almost 15%, butter and margarine over 34%, lettuce 20%, and chicken up 12%. The price of eggs are up over 49%, and that's because of the bird flu and the culling of millions of birds. Yesterday, they reported that inflation last month was a little bit down. I don't know where they're getting their numbers from, but yes, fuel was definitely coming down, so that is a good thing, but a lot of other things are going up. So I went to a new doctor, and on the questions, it asked me if I had guns. It also asked random questions like if I wore my seatbelt, and did I have a smoke detector in my home. I didn't answer any of these questions. I've seen those questions, and they're common. They definitely want to know about you. Ron Paul had a great article, and he said the Fed have been trying to eliminate price inflation with a series of interest rates increase. So far, these rate increases have not really reduced price inflation. This is because rates remain at a historical low. Yet the rate increase have had a negative economic effect, including a decline in demand for new homes. Increasing interest rates makes it impossible for many working and middle-class Americans to afford a monthly mortgage payment or even a relatively inexpensive home. The main reason the Fed cannot raise rates to anywhere near what they would be in a free market is the effect it would have on the federal government's ability to manage its debt. According to the Congressional Budget Office, interest on the national debt is already on track to consume 40% of the federal budget by 2052. 40% just to pay the interest by the year 2052. And it will surpass defense spending by 2029. 2029 is right around the corner. A small interest rate increase can raise yearly federal debt interest rate payments by many billions of dollars, increasing the amount of the federal budget devoted solely to the servicing of debt. The federal government fiscal picture is made worse by the fact that Social Security Trust Fund will begin to run deficits by 2035, while Medicare trust funds will run deficit by 2028. The looming bankruptcy of the two major entitlements program, combined with the unwillingness of most in Congress to reduce either welfare or welfare spending, puts the feds in a bind. If it raises rates to a level needed to really combat price inflation, the increase in interest rates will impose hardships on individuals and businesses, as well as raise federal interest payments to an unsustainable level. This will cause a major economic crisis, including a government default on its debt, causing a rejection of the dollar's world reserve currency status. Also, if the Fed continues to facilitate federal deficits by monetizing the debt, the result will be an economic crisis caused by the collapse in the dollar value and the rejection of the dollar world reserve status. Basically, what they're saying is our politicians have put us in a corner, and there's really nothing we're going to do. We will have hard times coming. If the dollar loses its world currency reserve status, we will be facing a collapse inside this country. This person said they have a relative, I'll just say that, in the Honor Guard in Arlington, Virginia, and the president had them at the White House last night for the gay marriage bill signing. He was ashamed and will not be re-upping. So that's all I'm going to say. But it basically was for photo purposes using military people. There's no practical, no real purpose to have them there other than a photo op, having the military there. So I will assure you that anyone in the military that was there was ordered there. Not to say they wouldn't go on their own, but if you're ordered there, you're ordered there. If you've been following what Canada is doing with the impending expansion of assisted suicide to people suffering from mental illness, it is getting some people to question that. But assisted suicide by the government is going strong in Canada. 2 weeks ago in my neighborhood, Monroe County, North Carolina, a 5-day long-wide power outage due to that substation that was attacked. I guess today, Stanley County schools are closed. I think that's right next to it. And 3,200 customers without natural gas because a contractor damaged a natural gas line. So be prepared. It could be a contractor. It could be an attack. You never know when you're going to lose either gas. You could lose water. You could use electricity. And one day you might lose it all. So be prepared right now. Have in your head, hey, if the power or if I lose water right now, I'm okay. I don't have to do anything to prepare for that. I just received terms and agreements from our bank with our car loan. I was reading it and saw a section about prohibiting bill pay payments. I took a screenshot. Do all banks have this, or is this what is going to stop people from doing certain things? I looked at it. They sent me an actual screenshot, and it had a section in there about ammunition, guns, gun parts, accessories. And it had a lot of other things in it. Just scary. Just to shut down certain things, certain industries. Let's move on. Current government me move on there. Lots to cover. I worked for an organization for over 20 years, and this would be the Postal Service. We're always hiring, but never have been this short-handed before. And they sent me a list of positions with starting salaries. Rates are automatically increasing over time, and they would like me to share the UnitedStatesPostalService.com/careers. If you're looking for a job, they're hiring. You can just click on the career and set up a profile, and then select your state. Job postings are going up daily, and make sure you frequently check your email to not miss the link they send you to respond for an interview. So it's www.usps.com/careers if you need a job. Another person sent me price of vegetables from producers shot up 38% on a monthly basis in November and jumped over 80% compared to November of 2021, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics' latest producer price index. This is from Hillsboro, Oregon. Oregon. Sorry, I get it wrong every time. They said Costco, no rotisserie chickens. They substitute rotisserie chicken drumsticks. Eggs are available, limited to 2. At a restaurant near them, they were at a cook quit as they were checking out. A cook quit. Northern Idaho, my brother buys Dave Killer's bread at $1.25 store. They deliver every Tuesday. This bread is normally $6 to $7. So look for deals. I want to thank you and other contributors. We went to Walmart during a busy time. We waited for a self-checkout. Immediately seeing the screen was an opening $38 with a list of the items. So basically someone checked out but didn't pay for it and walked out with those items. The store associate cleared it out for us with a shrug. Then tonight we went to Five Below. It's another store. Picture is the screen we walked up to. So someone else did it for $21.40 that they did not pay for. Your sit reps have given us another layer of precautions to add to our personal safety layers. Stealing is alive and well here in Jacksonville, Florida. So yeah, when you walk up that self-checkout, make sure you have a balance of 0. SP1, wife called crying. A crazy man running from the police ran a red light, hit her car, and fled the scene. She was okay, but still, people are stressed and some people will snap. Please remind everyone to do their best to avoid auto accidents. Give green lights an extra second. Drive slower. Practice the gray man tactics in your driving habits. Auto repairs could take months or even years. We've had hail damage recently, and the order for to get it repaired is ETA no time of repairing it. Especially, you can't predict everything, but drive defensively. You don't want your car in the shop for months. And I got another one where a guy just got his car out because parts took months to get. This report comes from mid-Illinois, 50 miles south of Springfield. I went to our local charity thrift store. They're currently having special discounts for the 12 days before Christmas. Today I just stopped by to find everything in the store was 50% off. I found a brand new large stainless steel stock pot. I also bought 8 books, a photo album, and several other items. My total was less than $7. 3 of the books were new and will be gifts. 1 book was a Boy Scout handbook. These are great for anyone as they are full of well-illustrated survival skills and simple directions. Looking through it, there is a lot I didn't know. When things go bad, you won't be able to count on the internet to learn skills. I've been picking up informational books for a couple of years. Medical, gardening, plant identification, etc. Books are the key. Yes, you could have everything downloaded on your computer, but I love a book. I have a friend who's a 3rd-generation family farmer. 500 acres. The farm is northwest of the Chicago area. They currently only farm about half of it, but rent the rest to another farmer. I was told today that their harvest this year was very good, better than last year. I'm guessing the renter had the same results. They grow corn and soybeans. At the beginning of this year, especially early spring when we had the fertilizer problems, there was a lot of people say, oh, we're going to have a famine. And they were pretty emphatic about that. My official position was, no, we're not going to have a famine. And the reason I said this so strongly was because of boots on the ground reports from farmers, actual farmers, that said, yes, we're not in the drought area. Our fields are doing great. We planted good. And that's why I stated that. Some people have been on me about, hey, you said there's going to be no famine. This year, it's going to be a price increase. We are seeing the price increase. But there's a lot of parts of the country that are not having famine that are producing products. Now, granted, yes, it's going to cost us more. I don't know what next year is going to be. I don't know if we're going to have a famine next year. And this is really based on two things. What farmers directly tell me through boots on the ground, and if we're going to have a drought next year in certain areas. Now, if the federal government wants to impose the conditions of a famine, they can do that. They can influence a lot of things. But the famine that a lot of people said was coming is not here right now. Now, next year, it's another whole story. We'll have to see what weather does. We'll have to see what the federal government does. And we'll definitely have to see what the availability of fertilizer is, the availability of diesel. So, yes, keep prepping. Don't let your guard down. But it's not all totally bad news out there. Farmers are harvesting, and farmers did harvest. This is firefighters were battling a massive blaze at a food preparation company in Linden. I think that's Union County, New Jersey. The facility was used to prepare meat and deli products for Saker ShopRites, which owns 39 ShopRite stores in New Jersey. They said they were confident they'll be able to supply these stores using another facility. So just another food production area that has been destroyed. I think it was a total loss. This person said inflation is real. I went to a local grocery store yesterday. This was an IGA, not a big chain. A head of lettuce was $5. 4 small ears of corn was $6. Cauliflower, $9 a head. Things are getting crazy. But they did say Merry Christmas, everyone. I just want to inform you that here in Canada, that there was no mineral oil on the shelves in Walmart. Spread the word. Our natural gas rates used for heating has gone up 29% in the last month or so. The timing of this increase is particularly bad since we use 3 times more gas for heat in the wintertime. Unfortunately, the option to burn wood for heat is not possible due to the regulatory prohibiting wood fireplaces in homes in our area. I've been coping with issues by wearing more wool coats and an old-fashioned down feather vest. There's no words for this. I wish as a superpower we didn't have to have people wearing heavy coats in their house to stay warm. Now, yes, you can stay warm on that. But it's mind-blowing what's going on and reducing our quality of life inside the United States. This is Southwest Michigan. My son and I went to 2 credit unions yesterday so we could sign some legal paperwork in front of a notary. We're both members of this institution. I asked her if there was a charge for her to notarize, and she said no. I asked if we could have some pages copied of what they were getting notarized. There was 4 pages, and we needed 3 copies of each page. She said it would cost us $2 per page. 12 pages is $24. I know I've had copies made before, but it didn't cost that much. Everything's going up. This is from St. Louis area. Kentucky Fried Chicken customer shoots employees at a drive-up window because they were out of corn. Unreal. You just can't make this stuff up. This is from a USDA 2022 census. This person sent this in. Basically, they wanted to know everything on your farm. If you have fruit trees, nut trees, livestock, poultry, vegetables, crop, etc. And this person has ducks. So, yes, they're going around. Government just wants to know what is going on in your life. Just more big government. I don't think Washington, Jefferson, Adams would really go along with this if they were part of the federal government. I stumbled upon the FDA medication shortage tracker here, and I've given a few times here, but I will give that again and basically check out your medication, see if it's already in a shortage or it's going to be an upcoming shortage, so you will know. You might need to talk to your doctor and see if there's other options before it becomes unavailable. The Pentagon has given Ukraine the green light to launch drone strikes into Russian territories, which would definitely lead to a rapid escalation with NATO. Also announced that it looks like we're going to be sending the Patriot anti-missile systems over there. Got a lot to say on that, but I will say, summarizing really quick, a lot of reports I'm getting from people in the industry, in the military-industrial complex, that are saying, bottom line, we are running out of certain ammunition, we're running out of certain missiles, and to resupply these 2, put them back in storage is going to take years. So that worries me. But there you go. I only have 20 minutes to do this, and I hope you have a great day. Keep prepping, keep praying. Thanks for watching.